will apologize to my wife.
Shouldn't she apologize to me?
I am sorry, Tim. But the terrible thing you said, I was shocked. I'm tired and confused. We all are. He didn't know what he was saying. Did you, Tim?
No, I didn't know what I was saying.
You see.
I want to leave this island, Jean-Paul. I don't think I can finish Erica's portrait. I don't think I can paint it all. I know you've been very generous to me, and I appreciate it, and I'll try to repay you, but I've got to get off this island for the sake of my sanity.
What a pretty little speech. You ought to be very touched, Jean-Paul. I think perhaps we should let Tim go ashore.
With Holly.
Holly? I didn't hear that part of your pretty speech. Did you, Jean-Paul? Jean-Paul?
Let him go. Let him go. The portrait doesn't matter.
Not without Holly.
Instead of making demands, I think you ought to accept what's been offered.
I'm not going without Holly.
Then that's your decision. Because Holly will stay. Take my word for it. And if you then choose to stay with her, then I suggest you and I start again tomorrow on the portrait. I don't see any other way. Do you? And if you can't portray me as I am, as you see me now, then I can't be responsible for the consequences.
Raxl?
Yes, Master?
I want to know what the guests are saying about my wife and the minister's death.
It is no secret what they are thinking, but I have obeyed your command. And do not speak to them of your wife.
I want her to be loved. Do they love her?
Her sister loves her.
And the others?
They do not love her.
I see.
Master, give me permission to evoke my powers again. Oh, for centuries, for generations, they have been used whenever there was trouble on this island. Whenever the Desmonds were in danger. They were there for their protection. Oh, give me the freedom to use them again, to command the gods to protect us.
And to destroy my wife.
The gods act on our behalf.
I don't trust you, Raxl.
How often have I proved my devotion to the Desmonds?
Always.
Then, Master?
Petition your gods. But leave Erica alone.
Thank you, Master.
Shack. Our bargain was to mean happiness. And now I challenge you again. Stop whatever it is you are doing. You brought Erica back to me, but please, please, don't destroy her in my eyes.
It is not your duty to mourn the dead. It is the living we must think of. A girl, Quito. Have you thought of the young girl who has been so good to you? Oh, we have work to do, Quito, you and I. I have been given the powers, permission to evoke my powers to the gods. We must act, Quito, before it is too late. The young girl is in danger.
Good morning, my dear girl.
Good morning, my dear man.
You don't seem disturbed this morning.
No, why should I be? Erica and I made plans for the day. First of all, she's going to teach me how to sew, and then we're going to have a picnic along the cliffs. Oh, Jean-Paul, I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you like her. That's the way I wanted it to be. But, Holly, do you think a picnic on the cliffs today would be such a good idea?
Why not?
Well, Matt is dead, and...
Oh, yes, I wasn't thinking.
Well, don't feel guilty. You know, you're the most innocent and nice young girl I've ever met.
Actually, it was Erica who thought about the picnic. She must have forgotten.
Yes. Yes, she's not been herself.
Suppose if I had stood and tried to stop someone from throwing themselves off the tower, I couldn't bear it. But Erica is so brave. You do love her, Jean-Paul, don't you? Very much.
Yes, I do.
Oh, I'm so glad. But you'll have to tell her about the picnic. You see, sometimes when I don't follow Erica's plan, she gets so irritated with me. Not that I blame her. I suppose I'm ungrateful.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'll explain everything.
I can't bear to make her sad. She's so kind to me. Oh, I'd do anything for her, Jean-Paul. Anything she asked me. I'd die for her, Jean-Paul. I would.
Call on the spirits and ask them to use all their powers to combat the evil on Majadan. She shall see who is the most powerful. Oh, Guido! Guido, it has been destroyed! Oh, the order has been desecrated! Oh, the symbol of the great serpent is gone. We are destroyed, Guido. Destroyed!
What has happened to your powers now, Raxl?